Okay, where are we? What we doing? Well, I finally got onto the rock paper zombie server. She's pretty damn full. It's a 30-man server, and getting on can be tricky. It's the last few times I've had to play on a regular hive, and there's just too many hackers. This server normally has 3-4 admins actually playing most evenings, so you don't tend to suffer. I know it sounds daft, but I can't actually remember precisely where I am. I know I'm 8 kilometers away from Zelena. Okay, let's try and work this out. I am northeast of Zelena by 8 clicks, which puts me quite a long way up the map. It's a problem when you do so much travelling on a server, and then of course you go to a different one, and which you just pop up somewhere else. This is day 11 for me. Let's have a look at that. So yes, this is day 11, which on this server is a long time. That sort of almost tells me I haven't been playing with Gaddo and Pip much, because that's when I tend to die, because we tend to be a little more cavalier when we're working together. Solo, I tend to be a lot more cautious. When playing with Gaddo and Pip together, and there's like 3 of us together, we tend to be a little more adventurous. Coupled with the fact that often we end up killing each other, you know, unintended and all that stuff, but you know, accidents happen, as they say. Accidents happen. Gaddo and his famous mouse fell off the mouse mat car crashes. It's happened more than once. You get into a firefight and you sort of almost forget what you're doing and end up shooting each other by mistake. Yeah, no spawners after something to eat. Shotgun. Yeah, not exactly going to drop this shiny nice weapon for a shotgun. What's my kit level state? Beans. Not carrying a great deal of food. So I think I will keep hold of my food until it actually runs out. You know, almost till it starts flashing. Did I hear something then? As I say, this is a part of the map I don't... Oh, bloody hell. God, scared the willies out of me, you little bugger. Little rat bag. Gave me a tap. Oh dear, what was I saying? Can't remember. Unimportant now. Being chased. Now this is where you have to do this business of hiding in a tree. Make like you're a tree. I'm being a tree right now, which should mean he should not be able to see me. It's boring. I prefer running. So, yep, as normal, a lot of people on this server are down on the south coast. The guy is actually up in the north, where I am. Well, they can be actually a darn sight more dangerous. I like the fact on this server that you can chat inside chats. There are admins on, so if anyone actually speaks inside chat, they'll get shut down pretty damn quickly. Any hackers get reported. They'll obviously kick them quickly, but also they keep a record. So if you're negatively affected by a hacker because he's, I don't know, teleports everyone to a spot and then kills everybody, they'll shut the server down, reset it to how it was since the last save state, and basically put you back. So that again is a really nice feature. Because it's a private hive, there's no point in combat logging. That's where you would see someone like half a mile away, drop out of the server you're in, drop into another server that might be empty, move that 100 meters to a better tactical position, and then swap back to the original server and kill the person. There's no point here. It's a different hive. so you don't get that, which is good. Also, the guys are trying to make the game more interesting by adding new vehicles, different spawn rates and things like that. I sort of like to caution them a little bit that they don't overdo it with the military gear. I know playing with military gear is fun, but this is supposed to be a survival game, and if you want to play with a lot of extra military kit, then you should be playing the full armour game. You know, in some regards it's almost worth getting rid of military kit altogether so that you're just using civilian weapons. It would make it a more interesting game. Ooh, castle. So, if I am northeast, let's put one down on Starry. You see, Starry is more south, but only 3 clicks away. Whereas Zelena, I'm up here somewhere. I'm sort of... Now, where's that castle? I'm up in this region up here somewhere. God knows where I was when I was last. Maybe I was up this way. Devil's Castle? Ah. That's Devil's Castle. Worth a look? Yeah, worth a look. Catch up with you when I'm a little closer to Devil's Castle. This should be fun. So, here we are. Rather pretty place on the map. Used quite a lot in armour as an interesting thing to attack or defend against. A few interesting items indoors. Let's walk us across the road, because you'll notice my sound and visibility goes up whenever you cross a road. I'm going to go first person just in case there's anything interesting in here. Nothing there I want. Tin cans. Often seen this in videos being used as a campsite for dedicated groups. I don't see anyone here. We'll be going up to the top of that. Zeds, but no players. And no sign of a camp either. What a dead tin cans. Nothing there I want. Got to be so careful going up these stairs. It's actually worth hitting the walk button. I've forgotten what this one carrying. Yeah, I could actually do with that. Yeah, as I say, it's actually worth using the walk button on these stairs, because if you slip and fall, you're going to have a bad day. This height, playing on your own, so be quite deliberate with your actions. Falling is really something, and stairs as a whole are really something Dayz does not do particularly well, or Armour doesn't do particularly well, and you really can die quite quickly. So, oh look, a heli crash. Well, that's going to be worth a look. What direction am I looking in? That's east. Up there. Close enough. I'll be able to navigate. So, yeah, visibility up here, it's not as good as it could be. Whenever I get up to one of these high spots, I have a moan about the poor visibility in Dayz. See, you want to walk down there, that'll break your legs. I've said it before, I'll say it again, they should allow you to control your own visibility in the game so that you can see further if you want to. Because visibility is either set by the player in his options, or it's set by the server or the mission parameters. So in Dayz, one of the ways they've attempted to mask some of the more evil performance issues that Arma suffers from, and it does suffer from some major performance issues, is to bring the view distance in. A few days ago I was playing on a French server that was over capacity. That was being overly stressed, and yeah, the view distance was clamped right in. It was something like about 400 meters, which is no good to man the beast. 400 meter view distance. At least this one seems to be out by about 1 kilometre, because it's because the server is limited to 30 players. The server can run at a decent performance. But it is annoying that I have a more powerful machine. I would like to set my view distance out further. And also there are people who have less powerful machines who possibly would want to introduce their view distance much, much lower to 400 or 500 meters. Because, yeah, you'd permanently be paying in fog, but, I would like the opportunity to whack my view distance out to what I always used to play Arma 2 at, and that's about 2 to 2.5 kilometres. You get these grand vistas when you can see 2.5 kilometres, which is, to be honest, probably closer to reality. At about 3 kilometres, the trees stop to be, the game no longer draws the trees in, so all the hills and mountains are sort of bald, when in reality if you got close to them, they would have trees on them. But this is too close. It sort of misses one of the best features of Arma, is the most magnificent view distances that are capable. I mean, pilots, for instance, turn details and things right the way down because they don't much care for it, but they have the view distance up, and you can have the view distance out to up to 10 kilometres. Which, of course, if you're flying an aircraft and you're at 10,000 feet, you don't care if there's grass or if the trees are good or anything like that. All you care about is being able to see a long way. It's going to be interesting. There's a tree quite close. So, and there's another thing. Given the time, this server's only just restarted. There's a possibility that no one's been here. Sorry if you just noticed a little jump there. I stopped recording while I coughed. I'm still getting over a nasty chesty cough and cold. That's why there hasn't been quite so many videos lately. Like every intention, every day I think to myself in the morning, I'll get on the Rock Paper Zombie server nice and early and have a nice long gaming session. And real world we're on the run up to Christmas, and there's always something to do, and yeah, and the wife gets me to do it. And, talking view distance, the castle is just starting to disappear into fog, and that is about 400 metres away. Is there anything here? So it's always a bit of a bind to find things, because you can't merely rely on seeing it. You've got to sort of like do it slowly, quartering, waiting for the thing to pop up like that. Doesn't help, it's green on green grass. And, ooh, isn't that a lovely weapon? Oh dear me, I think the boys would like that. Right. Let's clear some space. Let's drop that. Open the backpack. What have I got in the backpack? Okay. Drop. Ooh, yeah, go on, drop it. Don't need that. Drop. drop. Enough room? Oh, just. Did I lose anything else? Right, I lost. I still need to pick up one standard. Close bag. Standard. So the problem with these things is they take up a lot of space. So I was saying about having to look. You see the way that item is sort of like poked through the grass? I'll try to explain this properly. Oh, something else. Gear. What are you? What are you? Ooh. Gear. Why does it just say take? Take what? You are having a giraffe if you think you're getting that close. You little sneaky bugger. Now, it just says take, and when I say gear, it won't tell me what it is. And now, what the heck? Oh, that sound scared the willies out of me. Popping up like that. So I look at it and it just says, I'm going to have to take it just to find out what it is. What was it? It was a backpack. Oh jeepers. And I've just lost, or have I? No, I haven't. Oh, I just scared the willies out of myself then. I would still like to know what that is. There we go. So I was going to try and explain this business of the fact that why the gear is often invisible around this thing. Okay, this burning helicopter with its midway through firing minigun is a set piece, if you like, and it has a horizontal plane which is the base of the set piece, and it doesn't always sit properly on the ground. Notice that's buried straight into the grass. That's below half under the ground. And that thing still pops up as saying I can look at it, and it just says take. So, yeah, it's a little confused. So if you look at that helicopter, compared to the actual ground it sits on, it's over to the left a little bit. It's a bit low on this side, and it's a bit high on that side. So the items on this side will appear underground, and you can't see them. Anyway, enough of this. Talk to you in a minute. Okay, just wrapping up the video. Sorry, I forgot to record anymore. I've been on playing with Pip for a bit. I've travelled... Ooh, how far have I travelled? About 9 clicks. 9-10 clicks so far. And, yeah. We'll leave it there. And I will talk to you again later. If you'd like to do the subscribe and comment a bit, anyone asking any questions in the comments, I do my best to answer. I know I don't have many subscribers or many commenters yet. I'm not up into the hundreds, but it would be nice if we could get a few more subscribers on the channel. Help things along nicely. I'm trying to save up for a decent capture card. Anyway, later, ladies and gentlemen. Talk to you later.